players played either for Stawa, the army side, or for Dinamo, which is the police side, but they all played rugby full-time. And at that stage, they looked as if they were going to be the side that came through and perhaps made inroads and joined the Six Nations Championship. And then the regime fell, and rugby has struggled in Romania since.
Yes, they certainly trained at 10 o'clock in the morning before anybody else did, that's for sure. I mean, even New Zealand was still training at 7 at night, while the Romanians were training at 10 in the morning, and they've always had this very abrasive style. And I think Scotland are in for a good test this evening. I think they'll win at Scotland. They should win at Scotland. But you never know. There's a couple of useful players in here now playing in France, the Romanians, getting that hardened experience week in, week out. So Scotland want to start well and build up the momentum.
It should be no contest. I mean, Scotland's been going through difficult times. They are down to 2 professional franchises, and even one of those was in doubt earlier in the summer. A big row went on between Edinburgh, which was an independent franchise, and the Scottish Rugby Union. That's been sorted. But in Romania, they are down, they reckon, to about 600 senior players playing in Romania, another couple of hundred playing in amateur clubs in France, as we go into the anthem. Well, a rather subdued rendition of Flower of Scotland, not the same as when they got the English up here, and they're really sending them home to think again.
Quickly, if preferable.
Too many Romanians have made the trip, but those that are here certainly doing the anthem bit with plenty of passion. Just a quick reprise there on the Scottish side. Simon Webster moves in from the wing to centre. Chris Patterson wears the number 11 jersey. Gavin Kerr comes in at prop for the injured Alan Jacobson. Ross Ford is the starting hooker ahead of Scott Lawson, and Jim Hamilton takes over from Scott Murray. The Romanians exactly the same starting lineup. The forwards, all of them based in France. Vicente Romeo, Gontiniak is playing in his 4th World Cup. He's the most capped player with 73. And the captain is Sorin Sokol. There's the referee, Nigel Owens from Wales. And it's Scotland fly half Dan Parks who kicks off. It was a good one too. Plenty of height under it, so the Scots were able to get to the catcher just under the 22. Julian Dumitrash, the fullback, clears to the right touchline.
And watch out for this chap, because he can kick it absolutely miles. When he kicks at goal, it's not always the perfect direction, but my goodness, he's got a big boot on him. Good start from both sides, good kick-off from Scotland, good chasing, but well defended and well organised by the Romanians.
Good catch and drive from Scotland, exactly what they wanted. Hamilton, I think it was, who dragged it in, and they're trying to march Romania back towards their own 22.
Keep it up, that's good.
Really trying to get those legs pumping, but the Romanians providing stiff resistance as we thought they might. Back it comes, up goes the high one. It's steepling high, plenty of time for everyone to get underneath it. Knocked on by Romania. Little chip wide. Is the advantage over? Well, goodness me, did anybody get a hand to it? Well, that was amazing. Scotland think they've scored, and it's Chris Patterson who's claiming the try. Nigel Owen quite rightly going upstairs, but it did look for a moment, Jamie, as if the Romanians just overran it.
Yes, the bounce, the ball may well have gone against them there, and it just needs downward pressure. That's all you need, is downward pressure, and that's a try.
Well, he's definitely got it, a soft one, but just the start that Scotland wanted. Try for Patterson, his 22nd try. And once we'd seen that replay, it was a formality that it was going to be given. What a start for Chris Patterson.
Well, he's even going to take the goal kick as well. And we should also bear in mind he's meant to be playing on the left wing. So in the early stages, he got himself across the other side. Good wingers always work very hard. See if he can add the extra 2.
Yes, he's already the 2nd highest point scorer in Scottish history, behind Gavin Hastings. And he's right on target with that. So that's another 7 points that goes on to the total. Takes him up to 581. Gavin Hastings on 667.
Well, it was the high up and under that Dumitras could not get hold of. It was a good chip through, very useful chip, bouncing just before the try. Awkward area. Patterson's kick, Patterson's touchdown.
Yeah, it was Patterson coming off the left wing who even made the diagonal chip. Did everything there. Didn't need the others.
Back.
Good touch. Craig Joubert, the South African touch judge, marches up almost to the Romanian 22. Dan Parks there, the Scottish outside half. The throw in from Marius Tinku. Driven up by De Mofte, the fly half. Sirbu with the high up and under. That's a decent one. Oh, and for once Sean Lamont unable to take it, bouncing off his shoulder. His teammates well in front of him, and they're all offside.
Well, the up and under is certainly making a comeback in the World Cup, isn't it? We've seen many up and unders pulling players outside the 22. Man in front, can't touch it, must regroup, and that's a soft penalty. It really is a soft penalty, and Frank Haddon will not be pleased with that at all. Typical Romanian tactics, they won't spread it wide for a long time in this game, and it was Sirbu who put up that up and under, and the catching so far under the high ball, whether it's the wind affecting him or not sure, but It's not been impressive.
Our first sight tonight of Ionut Dimofte as a kicker. He really does give this ball a welly, doesn't he? A little bit of angle, but pretty well 40 metres. He's got the distance, but he's wide. Wide of the right-hand post, not his best strike of the ball, and a chance goes begging for Romania. You feel if they're going to have any chance at all in this match, they actually have got to take every chance that comes their way.
Without question, and they alternated the other night between Dimofte and Dumitraz, the fullback, on the goal kicking, and it's obviously been an awkward area for them, and they've got to get up to 80% percentage over the course of their matches to have any chance.
Parks goes long, finds Dumitraj, he hoists it high. The support coming forward, nicely taken by Parks, manages to offload it. A little fumble, but I think they've got control. They have indeed. And I think Scotland have probably got the wind advantage, the way the ball is travelling. Great kick. And Parks on form. Born in Hornsby, Australia, but qualifies for Scotland with a grandfather from Ayrshire.
Yeah, super kick, drilled it right down that right-hand side. Nothing that number 13, Gal, could do about that. And certainly both sides very interested in playing territory. They're not going to start spinning it from their own half or anything like that, is the early indications of this match. They're going to play very much a territorial game, and I suspect the kicks are going to keep coming.
Tinku, Scottish hand, just got a finger to it. Oh, big drive from Scotland. They've gone over the top. They've come up with that one. It's good attacking ball now. Oh, lovely run from Simon Webster. Now the forwards driving it up one more time. Driven up again through the middle. Scotland setting it up. Speed that time. It was good, quick ball. Can they release it? Yes, they can. Parks. Patterson again. He's trying to go himself. Couldn't quite get there. And lost the ball forward.
Well, it'll be interesting. It's not going to be a 22. It seems to be a 5-metre scrum for Scotland. So they're still in a great attacking opportunity. Once again, the captain's coming off the blind side wing and getting in the action, this time going himself. Sorry, beg your pardon. Jason White's captain this evening, who's come back from injury. Patterson was captain in the Six Nations. And there, Romania just holding on. First big scrum of the night, John. Be interesting how the Romanians possibly hold Scotland.
Absolutely, and I think Scotland going to have every incentive here. It's interesting that Scotland have actually got the foot in. That would indicate that it must have been a Romanian hand that actually batted it backwards.
Hit that, please.
And therefore it was carried over the try line when he put it down.
Yeah. Touch, pause, engage.
Oh, and they've gone too early. They were very anxious to put the pressure on, but they've got to wait. And they're pushing before the balls come in. Nigel Owens penalised them and Romania escaped, but oh, a double mistake. First of all, it looked like a bad mistake by Romania, missing touch, but then it was all made right because Sean Lamont fumbled it and put it into touch in any case. So they've made 60 metres.
First offence is the binding. Get the
he's had 2 kicks to deal with and he's failed both times, to be harsh. And it's an ever-increasing role for the back three. He's on the right wing. His brother's alongside him, Rory, and they've got to get that side of it sorted.
Good throw from Tinku. Romania
keep it up, Scotland,
bringing it down at the back. And now on goes the drive. Petre in there, and Petre coming away with it.
Okay,
but a little bobble forward, just not accurate enough. For a moment it was opening up, and again a chance missed by Romania.
And that's their game. Little pop passes to the side of rucks and mauls, asking big questions around the fringes. That's what they're all about. And Petrie just couldn't get it away. I thought there was a Scottish hand in there as well. Sokol was trying to get it out there as well. But that's Romanian's game.
Petre hurt himself and